I would like to welcome you to the Webshop Self-Help Video Series. Webshop Innovation. We had a shout out from one of our Facebook viewers, and her name was Julie Brayton. Julie, I don't want to pronounce your last name because I don't want to chop it up. But here you go. Here's your tutorial on removing the red fire extinguisher. So I'm going to go to my Photoshop and bring up the same image as we had before. Right there's the handle that we covered up before. I'm going to go to my magnifying glass and I'm going to zoom in on this fire extinguisher. At this point we're not going to use the clone stamp this time, but I'm going to come down and get my pen tool and I'm going to draw me a path right underneath this fold and around the fire extinguisher. I do this on this particular one because of the time constraints we have on our videos we put on the web. So I'm going to go ahead and get that a little more of a curved shape down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to finish up and cover that up. I'll go to View, Print Size. So right off the bat we took a big chunk out of it. I'm going to go ahead and click on to another layer because I'm going to start using the clone stamp tool, but I'll come back down in here and get me a nice view again on this fire extinguisher. A little bit closer maybe. There we go. I'll go onto the clone stamp tool and I'm going to try to mimic this fold that we have right here on top of this canvas. So I'm going to push the Option key down and then click my mouse and we're going to try to duplicate this fold that we have in this region right here. Normally you would take a lot more care with doing this, but like I said, the constraints we have on file sizes, I'm going to try to hurry up and do it. Make sure you got a soft brush on the side so you can try to cut them in the best that you can. Try to make it look as realistic as you can. If you use your left and right bracket key, that will control your diameter size on whatever brush you're using. Like I said, if you're doing it for a client or something, you would take a lot more care than what I'm doing here. Just showing you that it can be done. I'm going to move it down a little bit and start working on this area of the photograph. I'm going to make my diameter just a little bit bigger. Click on this black and I'm going to just start taking this out of there. I'm going to hug up against that edge with that soft brush so you don't have any hard lines, and just keep copying your image where you see fit. Get down here. Make the diameter go up a little bit so we can move a little bit quicker. Normally on the ground or something, you'd want to keep picking from different regions so you didn't get a pattern started. cutting the extinguisher out. It just takes you time to get where you want to go. If you were doing it for somebody else, you would take a lot more time than what I'm doing right now. That's to be expected. Let's go into view, print size. As you can see, we're starting to take that fire hydrant or fire extinguisher out. I'm going to go ahead and make another layer underneath what we just did. I'm going to come in and I'm going to start feathering in my ground area right here. So as you can see though, with the more time you take, the better job that it's going to be. So just take your time, you'll be able to get it. Thanks for the shout out, Julie, we appreciate it. So I'd like to thank you for watching the web shop. Self-help